Close your eyes, take a great big breath in through your nose. Open your mouth wide, exhale, ha, and I want you to really like ha out through your mouth here. Inhale again. A big sigh, ha, as you exhale. One more time like that. Inhale. Ha, really good. Stay here and be totally still, totally still. And in this totally still place, can you think about what you do or have done throughout the entire duration of your life? So forever. What have you done to move energy through your body? When you're feeling really like lethargic and tired or depressed. And I'd like you to sit here in this meditation and just draft a list in your mind's eye of the things that you do. And maybe it's things that you stop doing, right? Maybe you stop drinking a glass of wine every night, or you stop watching lots of Netflix. Maybe there are things that you let go of and things that you bring into your life that help you move stale or stagnant energy. So just start to think about those things. We'll come back to this later in the class. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth wide, exhale. Choose one. Choose one thing that you can do or you have done in your life that helps you move energy through your body. Could you go there? Just make believe. Make believe that you're on that ski hill or riding that bike or backpacking, whatever your thing might be. Drop into that place. Start to visualize the colors, the scenery around you when you're there. The smells, what does it smell like? Maybe there's a taste. What does it taste like there? And notice what you feel under your skin when you take yourself in your mind's eye to this place where you can burn or release energy. Do you feel any warm sensations, any tingles, tickles, shivers? For 2 minutes in absolute stillness and absolute silence right here in your seat, can you just hang out here? Hang out in this imagined reality. It's like meditative VR. I'll let you know when your 2 minutes are up. Notice if your mind has wandered away from this place. Go back there. Taste it, feel it, smell it. Be in that space for 5 more breaths. Take a long, deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth wide. Exhale quietly this time. Really, really slowly, like slower than you'd ever go. You can keep your eyes closed. Just start to drift your hands away from your thighs. Peel your hands a few inches away from your thighs and notice if you feel any sensation around your fingertips, your palms, your hands, your thighs. Observe the space between your hands and your thighs, so they're just hovering here. And now turn your hands to face one another. Turn your hands really, really slowly to face one another. And like you're playing an accordion or a concertina in slow motion, start to drift really slowly your hands towards one another, even slower. The whole time you're doing this, can you make believe that you're carrying this little ball of energy between your hands? It's light, it's white, it's bright. And this energy that we start to feel and carry, and you might not feel anything right now, that's okay. Just make believe if you don't. Might resemble a magnetic sensation, like there's a magnet between your hands. Your hands are coming closer. Don't let them touch. When your hands get about 2 inches apart, can you simply hover them there? Keep your eyes closed. And just feel. If you're feeling nothing, then feel nothing and witness that nothingness. Don't worry about whether it's real or fake, made up or not. Just observe the energy. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth wide and exhale. And now think about somewhere on your physical body that needs some healing. And could you put that little ball of energy on it? Right? So if you've got issues in your knee, you might just slowly and really, really slowly carry that little ball of energy over towards your knee. This is Reiki, by the way. And then without touching your knee, just hover your hands over your knee or whatever spot you've chosen on your physical body. Just hover your hands there, close your eyes, and feel. So take the judgment, the intellect out of it. You're going straight into intuition. Your second brain is your gut, your intuitive sense. And notice here if it's any different than the sensation you felt between your hands. Maybe not. Maybe so. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out through your mouth. And now shake your hands. Shake your hands, shake your hands, shake your hands. Bring them together and rub your hands really fast towards one another. Rub your hands even faster, so you're building heat. So energy feels like heat, like tingles, little shivers. But more than anything, the movement of chi or energy feels like a deep knowing, an awareness of like, there's something more here. Slowly separate your hands. Notice what you feel. Close your eyes. Think about that place or that experience that helps you move energy through your body. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth wide, exhale. Keep your hands like this. They're gently separated. And sing Om with me 3 times. And if you don't prefer to sing Om, sing something, okay? So moving energy through voice. Sing something. You can sing hello or love or peace, whatever it may be. Inhale to sing. Slowly, slowly lean back, take your legs out in front, move around your toes for just a moment and place the soles of your feet together. Right away, could you drop in to butterfly pose? You can weave your way down, or maybe you just dangle around 70% of your body's range of motion. Coming into a few yin poses to start this yin yang energy flow practice. In butterfly pose, your whole body is heavy and still. If there's any pain under your knees, place blocks there. If there's pain in your head or neck, you don't have to hang forward. You can hold yourself up or add props. The whole point of this class, the whole point of each of these postures today is to feel and become aware of or sensitive to energy. So close your eyes, turn off the visual cues, and just begin to notice energy in your body in this shape. Notice if there are areas that feel stuck. And those might feel like pain or cramping or just really heavy. You might not be able to explain why those areas feel stuck, but they just might. And imagine a river, a series of rivers floating through your body, moving through those sticky areas. So like water washing through the areas that feel energetically stuck. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth wide, exhale, soften even deeper. If there's pain in this shape or any shape, pull out of the pose, retreat to a place that feels safe and supported. One more minute here. Please take a long, deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth wide. Exhale, go with your lips. I don't know what that's called, but try that with your lips on the exhale a few times. And then inhale nice and slow. Lift your torso all the way back up. Slow movement out of yin shapes always. Place your feet on the floor. And if it feels right, just rock your knees left to right, back and forth, side to side. And now could you take your time and come up to standing? So we're still in yin shape here, but we'll just do a few more active yin shapes. Step your feet a comfortable distance apart. I will show you a modification for this pose if you have issues with blood pressure. And let your knees bend, tuck your chin into your chest. This is called dangling pose. It's a bit of an unusual place to go. It feels like a zombie pose. Start to fold forward by any amount. Your head's really dumping down to the floor here. So there's a remarkable shift in energy through the body. That's option A. Your hands can go to the floor. If that causes any pain, you're only here for 2 minutes. Come onto the earth with your legs extended and take caterpillar pose instead. So either variation, dangling pose from standing or caterpillar pose from the floor. Bend your knees if you're in the standing variation. Take any iteration with your arms and your hands. Everybody go ahead and gather a big breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth, soften. This can feel uncomfortable. It might even feel tragic. You are in the driver's seat to discern if it's safe. So if you feel pain, come out of the pose. Otherwise, can you linger here, hyper aware of the movement of energy? 1 more minute. Please take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. From here, if you're in the dangling variation, heel toe your feet a little wider than hip distance apart and drop your bum towards the floor for a squat. Those of you who are down on your bums in caterpillar pose, take your time to come up and then meet us here. If your heels don't reach the floor, take a folded blanket underneath your heels and place that under your heels to give you a little more support. So now your heels are lifted. If you have a block, you could place a block under your bum. Start to slouch your weight forward and decide for yourself. I mean, the work here we're targeting really is your inner groin. But if you'd like to integrate some forward folding or spinal flexion, you can let your head hang heavy here. Again, just 2 minutes. These are really short holds in yin, in respect to yin poses. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, soften the muscles so that you can sink into the fascia, into the energy work, and breathe here, noticing and witnessing all that's going on. Halfway there. Big breath in and out. Please take one more big breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Walk your hands back behind you. Drop your bum onto the floor and do whatever movements you need to do here. So talk about energy feeling a bit stuck. Your body might feel a bit stuck after these shapes. Move and twist things around as much as you need to. And now could you take your blanket, bring it with you to layer it down about 3/4 of the way down your yoga mat. So set your blanket 3/4 of the way down your yoga mat. If you've got more props, like blocks and bolsters, have them handy at the top of your yoga mat, please. Come down onto all fours. From all fours, take your right leg, stretch it back, step your right foot forward between your hands, and now extend your left leg back. You might lift the knee, and then drop the knee on the floor so there's a big, wide angle on your leg. Rather than coming into this 90-90 leg position, there's a big, wide angle on your left leg. And what this means is that I hope you start to feel some sensation along your quadriceps, so your left front thigh, perhaps into your inner right groin as well. This is called dragon pose. Lots of energy gets pushed around in this shape. Could you take a deep breath in through your nose? Exhale out through your mouth. Soften into the sensation. Soften into the stretch. We will move through 3 different versions in this shape. You can choose to stay in any of the ones that we explore, or you might come along the journey with us, about 1 minute in each variation. This is called low flying dragon. Please take 3 more breaths here, feeling the movement or stagnation of energy as you do that. After your 3rd exhale, walk your right hand to the inside of your right foot and heel toe your right foot out towards the outer edge of your yoga mat. You could stay on your hands here or place your hands down on blocks. Maybe you come all the way down onto your forearms. Either keep your right foot grounded or roll onto the outside edge of your right foot, transferring into winged dragon, our 2nd variation. 1 minute here. Really good. Take 3 more breaths. Walk your hands in towards your body. Stand up on your palms. So your palms are rooted on the floor. Take your right hand onto your right thigh. Start to lift your heart and chest. You're rotating here. Option A, stay here. Option B, reach your right hand back, bend your left knee, and catch that foot in your hand. That's so much work on your left quad. This would be a deep twisted dragon. You can breathe here. Keep your leg down and breathe here. Or stay in either of the two variations. You have just about 5 more big breaths, 25 more seconds. One more breath in. Exhale, walk your hands to the floor. Take your time. Lean your hips back towards your heels. Your counter pose here might just be coming into this gentle hamstring stretch. But if you really need to get off those knees, you can take your time and float back into downward facing dog. Move your limbs about as much as you need to. And take the next breath to find your way back onto all fours. So we'll meet right back on all fours. Step your left foot between your hands. Align your body so that you find that deep angle on your right leg. Noticing a stretch along your right quad. So right in the front of your right thigh. Inhale here, lengthen through the crown of your head. And as you exhale, could you soften through your pelvis ever so slightly, just 1 minute? I'm very mindful of time when I teach the specific set of poses because they're so intense. And despite them being very, very still, I find that this particular sequence, even though it's yin, can actually create a lot of energy. So can you just notice right now if your energy level has changed at all since we've started this class? Gradually walk both hands to the inside of your left foot, heel toe your left foot to the outside edge of your yoga mat. Either stay here, roll onto the outside edge of your left foot, maybe come down to your forearms or to a prop. Find your landing place, your sweet spot, not too hot, not too cold, it's just right. Breathe it there. Good. Walk your hands back in. Place both palms firm on the floor. Perhaps you bend into your back knees. You take your left hand to your inner left thigh, or reach your left hand back behind you and observe that full twisted dragon shape. If there's any pain in your knee, get out of this shape. Retreat back to a place that feels safe. Otherwise, breathe here. Take a big breath in. Exhale, gently retreat back through center. Lean your hips towards your heels and walk your hands on either side of that front leg. Explore that gentle targeted hamstring stretch to counter all that work. And now could you take as much time as you need to find your way in to downward facing dog. You can leave your blanket there or move it out to the side. We'll do some more work with the knees on the floor here. But when you get into downward facing dog, get really, really curious. So move all your parts. Think about animals. Think about moving a little like
an animal. Bending and extending your legs. You might stick out your tongue or shake your head. Notice what it feels like if you open your feet wider or pin them closer together. Take some time here to get really curious in downward dog. And now look forward, inhale, float your weight forward into a high plank pose. And if high plank terrifies you, come down onto your knees so you're in a modified plank pose. In either variation, flex your belly button towards your spine and feel the strength emanating from the center line of your body. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, can you fire up your muscles? The opposite of yin, everything is strong. Take one more breath in. If your knees aren't already on the floor, drop your knees to the floor, bend your elbows and lower everything onto the earth. Place your palms outside of your yoga mat, come up onto the tips of your fingers and set your feet wide apart. Ping down for all 10 toes and all 10 fingers. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your chest, and look up. Exhale, lower back. This time as you inhale, roll your gaze over your right shoulder. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, roll your gaze over your left shoulder. Exhale, lower down. One last time through center. Inhale, lift your heart. Feel what energy manifests here. Exhale, release. Plant your palms alongside your chest. Push into your hands and your knees. Return to downward facing dog. This time in downward facing dog, can you point both toes towards the left? Bend into your knees and drop your bum. That should send a deep stretch along your left rib cage. Point both knees, both feet towards the left. Bend into your knees and just lift and drop your bum. And then roll through center and do that in the opposite direction. So it's like skiing, right? Bending into your knees. Feel that stretch right up your right rib cage into your armpit even. Return back through center. Ground down through your feet and your palms. Loop your shoulders up and back. Look towards your knees. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend into your knees, look forward, hop or step to the top of your yoga mat. Push your hands into your shins. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Ground down through your feet. Inhale, spring up, look up. Exhale, lower your hands through your heart center. Take one hand on your heart, one hand on your tummy. Close your eyes. Breathe here. 5 breaths. Good. Inhale, scoop your arms, lift them up and overhead. Exhale, fold to the floor. Inhale, lift your heart halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, step into your high plank or your low plank. Hold here. Find the stillness that you observe in a yin pose with the muscular force of the yang pose. Meet them here with a soft breath for 5, 4, 3, 2. On one, bend into your elbows. Please lower really slowly down to the floor. Stretch your arms forward, palms face one another. Inhale, lift up your feet, lift up your arms. Now bend into your elbows and lift your chest as you draw your elbows back. Inhale, reach your arms forward. Exhale, bend into your elbows, send them back. Inhale, reach your arms forward. Exhale, send them back. One more time. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, send them back. Either interlace your hands behind your back, Shalabhasana, or bend into your knees, catch your ankles or the outside edges of your feet, and find your way into upward bow pose. 5 breaths, wherever you go. Gently release your left cheek to the floor. Close your eyes, relax your legs. Move or be still. What do you feel under your skin? Notice where you feel energy moving. Pivot your forehead back through center. Plant your hands. Push into your hands and your knees. Float up and back. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands in a little bit closer. It might have to be a lot closer towards your feet. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Take your right hand under your legs and catch the outside of your left calf. Pull your gaze under your left armpit. Push through your left palm. Inhale. Exhale. Release your right hand to the floor. Do that on the other side. Twisted downward dog. It helps if you bend your knees. Take your left hand to the outside of your right calf. Look under your right armpit. Take a big breath in. And exhale. Plant your palms. Bend into both knees. So your knees are bent really, really deep here. And then go ahead, step your right foot between your hands. Your back knee drops down to the earth. Scissor your inner thighs together, lift up. You're in a nice low lunge. Place that blanket under your left knee if you need to. Inhale, stretch both arms up overhead. Exhale, hold. Inhale, lift your heart towards the sky. Exhale, your legs are strong here. Inhale, reach back a little further. Good. Exhale, lower your hands down to the floor. Place your left hand to the inside of your right foot. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky. Stay here as you exhale. Either hold here or bend into your back leg, reach back with your right hand and catch that foot into your hand. Inhale, turn, rotate, lift your heart, breathe in. Exhale, release. Both hands float to the floor. Push up, push back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Push that breath out. Inhale, step your left foot between your hands. Drop your right knee down. Good. Hold here. You're in this nice low lunge. Hands can be on the floor or lifted all the way up overhead. Breathe. Place your right hand to the inside of your left foot. Inhale, stretch your left arm up overhead. Opt to hold here, or perhaps bend into your back knee, stretch that left arm back and catch the foot in your hand. Really good. Ground through your palms, push up, push back, downward facing dog. Breathe here in your downward facing dog for 5 deep breaths. Good. Bend through both knees, look forward, hop or step forward. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, please fold. Press down through your feet. Inhale, sweep your arms up. This time, keep your arms up overhead. Grab hold of your right wrist with your left hand and stretch over to the side. Feel that big side body stretch along the right line of your body. Push firmly through both feet to help exaggerate that action, that depth. And now bend into your knees, pull through center, and stretch over to the opposite side. A big breath takes you even deeper here. Return back through center on your next inhale. Step your feet even wider. Angle both toes out to either side and bend deep into your knees. Good. Bend deep into your knees. So we're doing in this sequence much of the work we did in the yin poses in the beginning, but we're recreating it in these yang poses, playing with stillness and movement and our relationship to them. So bend deep into your knees. You're in this deep, wide-legged squat. Drop One shoulder down towards the floor and peer over the opposite shoulder. Rotate through center, drop the other shoulder down, look back behind you. Cruise through this one more time on either side. Pull back through center, press firmly through the soles of your feet, open your arms wide, spread your fingers wide, engage the muscles of your legs. This is called goddess pose. Your muscles are strong. Hug your muscles in towards your bones, sit even deeper. Hold here, breathe here. Feel the energy for 5, 4, 3, 2. On one, press down to rise up. Good. Take your feet even wider. Take your feet even wider, interlace your hands behind your back. If they can't catch, just place them on your hips. Push your palms down, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift your heart and your chest. Exhale, fold forward, hinge forward into this wide-legged forward fold. Let your hands flow back behind your head by any amount. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Take a breath in. Let that breath out. Gracefully place your fingers on the floor. Right beneath your shoulders, inhale, perk up, look up, bend into your left knee. Turn your right toes to face the sky and place your hands at your heart center if you feel steady. Skandasana. Good, let's walk this over to the other side. So push down through your hands, ground through your right foot, start to lift up your left toes. Either stay here, you'll feel sensation along your hamstring, or come into the balance with your hands at heart center. If you have a favorite song, I hope you can just put it on really, really fast, or maybe it's on, maybe it's the playlist on, but the sequence we'll move into in the next moment goes really good with music that you love, okay? In the meantime, let's just walk back and forth in Skandasana. Maybe you have one of those Hey Google things. You can just kindly ask it to play your favorite song. All right, so we're going to keep doing this, but no hands. See how that lands. Lots of work, right? And now we'll keep doing it, but you don't have to flip the toes up. So let's just flow from side to side. Open your arms wide. 1 minute. This is very yang. There's so much muscular work. It's constant movement. I want you to imagine that you're surfing or snowboarding or skiing, whatever it is, where you can burn out your energy. And if you feel comfortable closing your eyes, close your eyes and go there. But get really, really intuitive with the movement. This is hard to teach because this is all you. You might place your hands on the floor and take a lot of those twisted shapes. You might rise up and then flow right back down. You might follow exactly what I do or do nothing that I do, but the intention here is to stay deep through the muscles of your legs every few moments. Keep moving, don't stop moving. And just feel. Feel all the parts of your body, move all the parts of your body. Notice if you can find the cranky spots where energy might be stuck, where stuff might be stagnant. And can you move it out? Can you wash it out? Keep going. Maybe go a little faster. Maybe your route is really, really slow. Listen to your body. And if you want to start playing that accordion that we talked about at the beginning of class, maybe you flirt with this pulling energy out of one place, pushing it into another place. 30 more seconds on your own. This is building heat. I hope you're feeling it, sweating, panting, whatever it takes. 5 more breaths. Go somewhere that you know you need to go. If you're not going there, don't question it. Just go there, feel it. It might look silly. It's okay. It's good. Or 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heel toe your feet together. Slowly, slowly, slowly come up to stand. Come all the way to stand. One hand rests on your heart, one hand rests on your tummy. Close your eyes. Feel. Blink open your eyes, ground down through your right foot, bend into your left knee, and find tree pose. Your foot can go anywhere along the inner line of your leg. It might even come right to the floor in your ankle. Place your hands together at your heart center or maybe up overhead. 5 breaths here. Draw your left knee in, kick that leg back, take your arms back behind you. You're drifting right into warrior 3. 5 breaths. Pull everything back through center. The moment you stamp that left foot down, pick up your right foot, place it against your inner thigh. Find tree pose on the opposite side. Inner thigh, lower leg, anywhere that doesn't cause pain. Transition gracefully right into your warrior 3 shape. Reach your arms forward, send that leg back. 5 breaths. Pull it all together at the top of your yoga mat. Inhale, sweep your arms up. We're making a really loud sound. Go ha out through your mouth and swish your arms back. And then inhale, come right back up. Exhale, ha, swish your arms back. Inhale, lift it all the way up. Last time, exhale, loud, 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 ha. Inhale, just lift up halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, step into high plank, hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your elbows, lower all the way to the floor. Turn the tops of your feet onto the floor. Place your fingers just outside your yoga mat. Pin down through your fingers and your toes. Inhale, lift everything up, look up. Exhale, lower it back down. Inhale, lift up, look over your right shoulder. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up, look over your left shoulder. Exhale, lower down. Plant your palms, push up and back. Child's pose. Child's pose. Your knees are wide, big toes touching. Drop your torso down and from child's pose, take as long as you need to come up into our final seated meditation. You will still experience Shavasana, but meditation first today. Come and sit up nice and tall. Take your palms to face down on your thighs and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out through your mouth. Set the intention to develop or experience a sensitivity to prana, to chi, to energy moving through your body.
Bring your awareness first to the soles of your feet. Relax the soles of your feet completely. Notice how they feel inside, beneath the skin. Notice how the skin feels pressing against your legs or the floor. Relax your feet. Bring your attention to the spaces between your toes, your toenails, all the way up to your ankles. Relax your ankles. Relax your calves and your shins. The entire circumference of your knee, your thighs. Relax your pelvic floor. Let it be heavy. Feel the sensation of your body sitting on the earth. Notice the texture of the material beneath your body. Notice the relationship between your body and that material. Relax your bum, relax your belly. Soften through your ribs, your chest, always through your shoulders. Let your shoulders relax completely. In fact, they become so relaxed that that sense of softness leaks down from your shoulders to your elbows, to your wrists, and out through each of your fingers. Even the spaces between your fingers soften. Can you notice the sensation of your fingernails imprinted on your skin, of the little hairs along your arms and hands tingling against your skin? Soften your spine. Imagine it like a waterfall starting at the nape of your neck and rolling all the way down to your tailbone. And as you relax that bone itself, can you relax all the muscles and tissues that keep it sturdy and steady in its human shape? Relax your throat. The muscles of your neck, your jaw, your ears. Even the muscles behind your eyes are invited to relax now. Finally, relax the crown of your head. And imagine a giant bucket of water or white light dropping down, pouring into your body through the crown of your head. Visualize that waterfall or white light occupying your whole body, washing away any blockages, any stagnation, any stuff you don't need. Watch that light pour off your body onto everything it touches, the floor, your yoga mat, your home, the earth beneath the foundation of your home, your neighbors, your city, your country, your world. Think about everyone in your life that might need a little bit of light right now and send it to them. Give it away. You can stay here in your seat or lie down onto your back for a final few minutes in Shavasana. Go back to that place in your mind's eye where you go to release your energy. Experience it in meditation. And if you're lying down on your back in Shavasana, you'll take as much time as you need to float back up to this cross-legged seat. Arriving there, float your hands, hover them just in front of one another, and capture that little ball of energy that we started this class with. Notice if you feel any sensations between your hands, any warmth or tingling, any shivers, or maybe just that knowingness. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Pinch your hands, press your hands together, let your thumbs rest against your sternum. Sing something to close just once. Inhale. The light in me sees and reflects the light in you. Namaste.